Hello and welcome to Case by Case, the series to take Ace Attorney cases one case at a time. Today we tackle the first Ace Attorney case, the First Turnabout. The First Turnabout is a great introduction to the series, introducing the staple characters in Mia Fey, Larry Butts, and Winston Payne, as well as the judge and Phoenix himself. The case has no investigation, so it's fairly short. It took me about 26 minutes this time, and no longer than 40 minutes my first time playing. Because of this, the evidence pool is fairly light, which I can at the very least forgive the tutorial for. The story follows Phoenix in his first case defending childhood friend Larry, who's been accused of killing ex-girlfriend Cindy. There is a witness to prove Larry's guilt named Frank Saw, and it's Phoenix's job to prove Larry's innocence. And that's basically all I can say on the case. I think it's a great introduction to the series, but a little light on content. I think it's worth 2.5 attorney badges out of 5. The case shows promise about what's to come, but isolated to itself, I don't think I could realistically rate it higher. Anyways, that's all for the first video of Case by Case. I hope you all enjoy and look forward to the next one. I promise they will get longer as the cases get more complex, it's just that there wasn't much to this one. As always, my socials are down in the description, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Whoa, hey, hold on a minute. So I just started editing the video and realized it's only a minute long. Obviously I'm feeling a bit generous, so what I'm going to do is combine this video and the Turnabout Sisters one, as I don't believe that case is too long either. I'm not too sure if I'll do the same for future cases, but I think it will just depend on time. I decided also not to edit the script, so that's why there'll be 2 intros and outros to the case. Anyway, time for Turnabout Sisters. Hello and welcome back to Case by Case, where I review Ace Attorney cases. Pretty simple, right? Turnabout Sisters is the second case in the original Phoenix Wright. It follows Mia's murder with Sister Maya and yourself being the accused, and me having to play it twice due to my computer dying in the middle, so if you should trust anyone to review this case, it's me. Day 0 has a small investigation where you find some evidence and meet the first witness and recurring detective, Dick Gumshoe. Maya gets arrested and flashed to the first day. Day 1 has an investigation where you look for a defense attorney for Maya before taking the case yourself, and meet the hotel's bellboy and interrogate the witness, April May. Day 2 sees the start of the trial with the game's main prosecutor, Edgelord, introduced. After a lot of cross-examinations of Miss May, the hotel's bellboy is called, where it's found a wiretapping occurred and a person occupied the same room as Miss May at the same time. Given these leads, Phoenix goes on an investigation to find the person being Red White, who we learn has lots of power. So much in fact that he both slaps Wright and gets him put as the defendant of his own case. Day 3 sees do or die for Wright, with slim chances to not end up in the slammer. They pull out all the stops, bringing back Mia and making a horrible ending with no payoff for Phoenix. To explain the ending, Mia reads a list of high-profile people White has wronged, and he confesses, which I think what they were going for was to give Mia the payoff, but considering you don't get to see much of her character besides when she comes to save the day, whereas the character we want to succeed, Phoenix, just gets carried through the tight ending, which is something I believe they remedy in later cases, but I still wish it would have been fixed for this case. The evidence pool and characters are a lot more vast compared to the first case, having I think around triple the items to play with, and the introductions of trilogy mainstays in Maya, Edgelord, and Gumshoe are welcome, as well as Marvin Grossberg, who appears in a couple other cases. Character development is nice, having Maya and Phoenix grow a bond, Marlon's change of heart, and having April May being Two-Face just feels right. And Edgelord's development happens, just not yet. The time of completion was 2 hours, which is what I think a case around this point in the game should be. I didn't mention this last time, but there's no real point reviewing audio and visuals as each game's relatively similar. All there is to know is that Justice for All music is bad, and Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice have mid music and worse visuals compared to the 2D games. So hi, editor The Cracking Squid here again. I just wanted to say I completely forgot to put my score in. So my score is a 3 out of 5. 3 attorney badges, that is, and yeah, so just forget this ever happened. This video just ended up being really sloppy, sorry about that, and enjoy outro me. Well, I'm surprised with how little there still is in the second case. It's definitely tons more than the first case, but far from some of the cases I know are coming up. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the second installment of Case by Case. As always, the socials are in the description and the subscribe button. I can see how many of you are subscribed and aren't, so just like, do it, I guess. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!